Good afternoon and welcome to the USA Archery 2023 Indoor Nationals final gold medal match. I'm Chuck Cooley. This is Jesse Broadwater. We are here in Louisville, Kentucky, and we are now up into the compound men's division gold medal match. And man, this is going to be a good one.
This is going to be a good one.
This is a couple of powerhouses. I'm a really big fan of both of these archers. Our number one qualifier, Kris Schaff, who set a record. Whose record did he break?
That was mine. I thought it would last longer than it did, but.
So this particular event, the qualification round for this particular event, is a maximum of 1,200 points, right?
Yep.
It's a 600 round and a 600 round, right? And you shot.
I shot an 1197. I think it was 2015 or so.
And we thought that was never going to be beat.
Thought I had a pretty good weekend.
That was a pretty good day. And Kris came out and stomped the field with an 1199.
Yeah, missing one little tiny X.
He missed a baby X. It's crazy to think about that.
This will be a good one.
So coming out first, we have our coaches who are going to be in the box. The coaches stand behind the athletes, kind of give them some advice, tell them where the arrows landed, give them those tips and tricks.
Yeah, you got Sawyer, Sullivan, and
take a moment and
Mikey.
welcome the next match to the finals arena, compound men. Keep going. On target number 2, Isaac Sullivan. Shooting first on target number 1, Kris Schaff.
All right, so here we go.
So
Isaac and Kris.
You know, it's amazing when you look up on that stage right there and you think about, so Isaac Sullivan, he's the guy in the Matthews shirt on bail number 2. Isaac was your number 6 qualifier. And to get here, it's everybody that took place in the tournament over about a 6-week period, 12 locations across the nation. I think they had, how many? 2,800 competitors in all the different divisions, 2,600 competitors in all the different divisions. That looks just a tick low, Kris.
Open it up, yeah.
So Isaac, I shot with Isaac last summer at the USA Archery Outdoor Nationals. Great shot.
Is he shooting a 2-finger back tension? Is that what I see?
You might recognize that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little old school throwback for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
I won a bronze medal with him.
Did you?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, in the team rounds. Yeah, it was awesome. He is shooting a 2-finger. Look at that.
Look at that. I like your style, buddy.
Good kid. Hell of a shooter. He's up from the Vermont area. Yep, he caught the edge of that one.
So Kris obviously is on a streak this year. 1 Nîmes, 1 Vegas. Set this right. I mean, he's on fire.
Finished second in Lancaster? Or did
he win? Heck, you're asking me. I think he won Lancaster.
Oh no, he won Lancaster. Yeah, that's right.
I mean, he's on a fire. So
seems like everything he's entered this year.
I mean, I would say it's Kris's final to lose. I mean, I don't mean that to sound bad or anything, but you know, he's expected to win pretty much from everyone watching here, I think. But I mean,
oh, for sure. He shot a 149 in his opening in the quarterfinal match. He shot a 149. Isaac shot also a 149.
Yeah, I mean,
in the semifinal match, he shot a 148. Isaac shot a perfect 150.
I see that. So
and took out some big archers.
Yeah, I mean, you got to wonder, you know, as the time goes on and every tournament that Kris goes to and attends, you know, especially this year, like he's expected to win it. So is that more pressure, or is it more confidence, or is it a little bit of both? You know, like that's why I say I feel like it's his final right now to lose, and Isaac's just like, you know, he's up. You know, he made the final, made a run through a bunch of good shooters to get here, and you know he's got confidence behind him. So. And he's looking pretty solid up there. So
Isaac took down the number 3 qualifier, Braden Gellenthien.
Yeah. So.
And Braden has won this before.
Yeah.
Kris took down the number 8 qualifier, Ethan Merrill, out of Texas A&M. And then Kris shot against Dave Cousins.
Yeah, you look at everyone who made it here, like the top 8 from it. I mean, there is absolutely no slouches. It's a slugfest, no matter what division you're in, or no matter who you're shooting against. So
perfect for 30s for both of them coming out.
Well,
look at that. That's fantastic. Just caught the edge of those. That's awesome. Oh, he rolls into that peep there.
Oh yeah, nice and slow and methodical. I've never seen him shoot before, so this is a first. And
when I shot with him at the outdoor at 50 meters, he was every single arrow was a 10 in our team round. He did not miss a single arrow in our team round. He was awesome, and he was a great coach. I had never shot that before, and he walked me through it, and it was
nice.
Look at, he's running an old school Sherlock. When's the last time you saw one of those?
He is, isn't he? Look at that. Just
I think he caught that too.
That's cool. I've seen a difference in Kris this year. I mean, I think he's out to prove a point. I mean, he's been training a lot with Brady and Toya Ellison there in Montana, and that is, I'm sure, helping him a lot, helping all those guys a lot. But you can definitely see his I mean, he's like laser focused this year every time I've seen him, and just a great guy. Got a great family. His kids race motocross.
They do BMX.
Hill climb, which is kind of cool to see. I'm kind of into that, so I follow them and always watch their videos and stuff. But yeah,
looks like we have perfect 30s back to back with these guys again here.
So there you go. That's a good way to start it off. It'd be cool if they both shot 150s and went down to a single arrow. That'd be cool. I'm trying to figure out what release Isaac is actually shooting.
You shot a 2-finger forever, didn't you?
Yeah, and I started with like the original stand, like the old black one that tore your index finger up.
His looks black.
His looks kind of like that.
Do you know where yours is?
I still
might
have
be
them.
in his pouch.
I still have a few of them. I saved them, but yeah, I have to get a better look at it here to see.
See if we can get one of those camera guys to zoom in on that thing and see what it is.
Yeah, it's not an original. I can kind of see it. It looks like an aluminum one. I can kind of see the sheen on it, but you don't see too many people shooting a 2-finger like that. So that's kind of my style. I like it. Kris shooting a 3-finger back tension, and I mean, he looks solid. He pulls really hard and pulls through his shot good.
That one's going to be edgy, I think.
That is close.
Yeah, I can't see the head on that one, so I can't tell you.
Man,
solid shot, though.
Same hole.
All 3 of those arrows right in the same hole. See the lean that Kris has got there for balance.
Yep.
That one's definitely tall.
Oh, yeah.
He might have 2 out on this end. There's a shot at it. Look at that. What is it, Jesse?
It looks.
Is that an old Zenith?
No, the head on it looks. I'm thinking it's a true bobble, but I can't get a good enough look at it to tell.
We're gonna have to pin him down after this competition.
I'm gonna chase him down. But yeah, you can see Kris shooting a 3-finger back tension, and he just pulls super hard through it. Really solid, aggressive shot.
Mm-hmm. Just keep pulling.
Yeah, and then you look at Isaac, how he's shooting that 2-finger. His wrist is not. It's a more of a relaxed style shot. So I think pretty much 2 different styles of shooting, and man, he drained that one.
Yeah, he did, inside out there. So Isaac definitely has an advantage now. I think he picked up at least 1 point, possibly 2. It all depends on what they're going to call that first arrow that Kris shot up at the top. That one, it looks edgy up there on the top of bale 1.
I think it's going to be out, to be honest. So he might have.
Oh, there he goes for the magnifier. So these judges, and they're right on top of it. They want to get in there and make sure they get that score right. He's giving that a look from 2 different angles to see if it's touching that line. If it's touching the line, it is the 10. If it's not touching the line, it's a 9.
Yep.
And again, that 10 ring is about the size of a dime. And it's 60 feet away, 18 meters.
Yeah, you definitely can't see it, not even with a magnified scope a lot of times. It's just, you're just aiming at the middle of that big yellow spot, trying to make a good shot. So
now what's your head do to you right here? You're the #1 qualifier. You're down on points now. You're running out of arrows.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's only 15 arrows to get this done, and if you get 2 points behind in this division right here, that seems like you're a mile behind. But I tell you, I've seen
you're 2 points behind with 2 ends to go.
Yeah. So, but anything can happen I mean, what my focus would be is to not think about any of that and just to think about what got you to this, what got you here. And
Get back on track.
Shooting 10s. So every shot, just shoot a 10, just hit a 10, Don't think about the score, don't think about your opponent, don't think about winning, none of that. Just do what you've been training to do the past, however long. So
there's a great look at Kris's hand there. Center, drained that one.
And Kris doesn't seem to get shaken by much. Like, I've seen him come back from, stuff, and like that right there, he might not, if we used to shoot the rest of the night, he might not miss another shot, so, man, another
That
good
arrow
shot.
is right in the same hole. That's 4 arrows in a row right in the same hole.
Kris shooting the new PSC Dominator Duo. Got some 2-ball cell stabilizers on there.
That's a cool shot when we get to watch that arrow go.
That is cool, yeah.
Little difference here. He's shooting the PS23. It's an all carbon arrow, and I think Kris is shooting the Easton aluminums, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yep. He is just, he's in the zone.
It is such a when you watch that shot break, it doesn't look comfortable. It looks like a surprise.
Yeah. Yep.
Sunk that one. Great shot. Great finish. There's a 30 from Kris. He really needed that.
He done all he could do there. Now it's up to Isaac to match it. That looked good. Look at that. He stroked it, man. So that, man, it's going to be tough for Kris now. 2 points with 3 arrows.
How do you beat a 150? Right? And you look at the guys, I was mentioning this earlier on the box, right? So you look at Isaac, you look at his coach, he's a world record holder. You got Mikey Schlosser back there, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
How many world championships and gold medals has that kid won?
Right.
And then you got Kris Schaff. There's a lot of power up there.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of power.
Yeah.
There's Mikey. Great shot of Mikey right there. And what do you tell a guy who's a world champion?
Yeah. Yeah, they're just kind of there for in case things go wrong,
Moral support.
Moral support, yeah. All right, Isaac, let's
make sure you don't tomahawk your bow because something bad happened. And
yeah. Let's see what you got here, Isaac.
I'm really rooting for him now. He told me that I get to shoot with him again this year at outdoors. Since we won a medal, we get to do it again. So
awesome.
He's my dark horse favorite right now. As much as I like Kris.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would say he's the underdog coming in. I mean,
yeah, when you can set down the guy who set the record, 11.99.
Yeah, right.
And again, they're also shooting for $8 grand.
Yep.
Plus contingencies.
Yep. That looks good,
Ooh,
but a little tall.
That looks tall, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Might break that line on the top. Boy, I wish we could get to that a little tighter look there.
I'm gonna say that's catching.
That's it. That's catching for sure.
I think. I'm gonna say Isaac's is probably just missing, so it might be.
Ooh, did you see the tremble in his hand there?
Yeah.
A little bit of nerve kicking in, you think?
That looks solid.
No,
Look at this.
There was no nerves there at all. That was good. All right, Kris is gonna lay one in here. He's doing all he can.
Yeah. That looked good. Yep.
Yep. When you shoot a 30, all you can do is hope the other guy misses.
I think if Isaac hits this one, he wins it. That's what I think as far as the arrow calls go.
Yep.
And he looks solid. Look at that. Yes. There
Yep.
you go. He's like, yep. I think he got it.
I think he got it. I think he got a 150. Well, 149 anyway.
Outstanding shooting.
That top one, yeah, Kris just gave him a handshake.
That's awesome.
So it's a 149 or a 150, one way or the other with Isaac there on that top arrow.
Yep.
Wow, what a match. that was
good.
Amazing to watch.
He had his stuff, like his composure was really good. Isaac's up on there. I got a good view of him right here from where I'm sitting. I mean, he just looks solid, so that's got to feel good to sit down Kris.
That's
heavy hitter.
You got to feel like you just took down
Goliath.
yeah, for sure.
Yep. That's cool. How old is he? You know, roundabout. He looks like he's 18, 20.
Yeah, I think he's just young in college. Might be a freshman in college still.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Great young kid though. Great young kid.
Good shooting.
Shoots my lens.
Does he?
Yeah.
There you go.
A lot of those guys do, and gals do as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that was a heck of a match. Wow, that was really amazing. Isaac Sullivan comes in and upsets
Yep.
the champion, the guy who set the record at 11.99 we didn't think could fall.
Nope.
What a match, what a finish for us here at the USA Archery 2023 U.S. Indoor Nationals Final Championship. That was the men's gold medal match. Stay tuned, we're going to come back with Barebow in just a couple of minutes.